Tonight marks the debut of our first-time watch series for The Fast and the Furious as we continue down the road to the inevitable release of the aptly titled F9. I'm Dom the Movie Nerd.
I am Chris the TV Nerd. I have never seen this series before. I'm very excited right now.
It's going to be quite a ride, and we're kicking it off tonight with the watching of the first ever Fast and Furious movie released, The Fast and the Furious. The movie turns 20 this year. We'll see you guys there. All right, Chris, we're here, buddy. We've been waiting. It's funny. Like, did you ever think that you were gonna be here?
I kind of never thought I'd ever watch these movies, but look, for the channel and the community, I'll give anything a shot.
Has Marvel burned you that bad? Has Marvel burned you that bad that you seriously are like, yes, let's go. Fast and the Furious. I'm ready.
So I'm going into this with like an open mind, and I want to like this, but I'll just be honest with you. Cars and, you know, these types of action films have always been the lowest on my totem pole of watch things. So like, hey, I'm going to really try and like it. I'm going to be super, like, honest if I don't like it, but I'm at least going to give it a fair shot. That's all I can really say.
That's what I like to hear. The one thing that I will say is that this is probably the most grounded out of all of these movies. I don't know if that's saying much, but
that's good
at
to hear.
The very least, in the later movies, when they basically become like James Bond superhero-esque movies, at the very least, they constantly make reference to their origins in this movie as DVD player hijackers. So, yeah, are you ready? Are you ready? Again, another fun tidbit also is the fact that this movie, we didn't cover it on our list earlier this year, but this movie does turn 20 years old this year.
Cool, man. It's a good year to cover it then, I guess. No, I'm really looking forward to this, dude. Like, if anything, I can at least now join in on the proverbial water cooler talk. So that's something.
You're in for a wild ride, and I'm just getting started with these puns. Let's get this started. Oh, this is giving me such flashback vibes. I feel like that goes well with this. I feel like that goes with the subject matter of this movie. Man, doesn't this give you throwbacks?
It does have that charm.
Right. I still venture to say that this is the most straight-laced and serious of these movies. Did he shoot him with a trank dart?
Yeah, I think so.
Where do they get trank darts? Just animal trank darts? Still like that weird period where like movies could still feel like period pieces and like other worlds, even though they like took place in the real world, you know? Here we are. One of our main characters. Paul Walker's Brian O'Connor.
All right. I mean, this movie's got a groove.
Oh, it's definitely got a vibe. Jordana Brewster, Mia. Oh boy, there it is.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto. Man, 2001 Vin Diesel.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Here comes the crew, the first family. Ooh, Vince is mad. That's another thing that you're going to have to learn from this franchise. Lots of men just staring at each other dead on.
We really needed the song to fill in the subtext. This explains so much about the kids I didn't hang out in high school. Like, already. Dude. How do they really get caught? There's hundreds of people.
When do these people sleep? Like
yeah, exactly.
That actor's name is Noel Guglielmi, and he has played a character named Hector in 7 different movies. I'm pretty sure that was Ja Rule, too. Fact, this movie came around when development came after Rob Cohen read a Vibe article in 1998 titled Racer X, which detailed the illegal street racing circuit operating within New York City. After contacting producer Neil Moritz was able to present the script to Universal Studios, who greenlit the movie.
This is very of its time.
I love it, but in the best way possible. Oh my God!
Just lean back in your seat, Paul.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, this is one of my favorite lines in any movie ever.
If you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
Words to live by. That's why the cops can never catch them, because they're too fast. Diesel running is one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen.
It's difficult for him, man. The man's fucking huge.
These two's relationship is the defining aspect, at least until he unfortunately passed, and then he kind of got replaced by The Rock, but then Vin Diesel and The Rock started feuding, so.
I love how it seems so difficult for them to talk with, like, how hard they're overacting. Like, it just seems like they're fighting to pronounce their words. The frosted tips. This is hilarious, dude. This is so of its time.
Oh, man, I missed this movie. Oh, man, why they gotta do that?
Who the fuck is this Zach Wilde type guy? That's Ozzy Osbourne's guitar player, and that's the exact guitar that he has.
Oh, because I was waiting for that. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's the only drink that's allowed in this franchise is Corona beer. Oh, fun fact, the guy that's on the foghorn right now, that's Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Yep. LAPD officer Brian O'Connor. Because this movie is secretly a subtle Point Break remake. Hates him.
Yo, what is he wearing, bro? I hate this guy.
Vince is the worst. To the car gods.
This movie was made for eighth graders, dude.
Vince definitely Vince the Vince that had a "Give me all you got" award for overacting.
Knows what's
Yep,
up.
that's what I mean.
Much as I
Vince is the
dislike him.
only one. He's like, I live my life a quarter mile at a time. That's another iconic quote from this franchise. It's crazy too when you think about like the double layer because he both is attracted to her, but he's also probing her for information. Like it's kind of insane.
This movie is zooming, bro.
Yeah, there it is. There's another car pun. I can't wait when we do this first time watching. It's just all gonna be car. When we edit this together, it's gonna be all car puns.
We should do like a greatest hits of the whole series, and it's just like all the puns, man.
The other thing that you got to expect, you think that the amount of skin that is exposed goes down as the franchise goes on. Nah, it only goes up. It's crazy to have this intricate a level of storytelling from an actual, action movie. Crazy, right?
Dude, who would have
Right?
thought? Is this Race Wars legal?
I have no idea, and to be honest, I don't really care.
They're like the greatest
Yeah,
parties,
right.
you know?
Nina Khan's heart is always his sister. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Jump right onto his outstretched hand. Ooh. Man, this truck driver's not fucking around.
Damn,
Oh, Brian and Dom are like, all right, put aside our differences for one last ride. For Jesse. Last ride. The first time.
dude.
Ouch.
Damn. All
Ouch.
right. That was
It's almost
awesome,
like fate
actually.
was intervening. And of course, he's totally fine. That's another thing that'll be explored throughout the franchise. Vin Diesel's invulnerability. So that was the first, the Fast and the Furious. Chris, you finally seen it. Your thoughts?
I loved it, man. I can't believe I liked it as much as I did. I mean, something really terrible happened to action storytelling in the early 2010s. That's really what I've learned the most probably doing this podcast out of the many things I've learned because, man, that movie hit all the right buttons, dude. No pun intended. Like, it had charm, it had character development, but it didn't overstay its welcome, which was the best part about it, right? You got just the right amount of character moments, then more action, then more, cop stuff, more undercover. Like, its pacing was phenomenal. It was... I mean, yeah, I guess it's funny to say its pacing was phenomenal in a high-paced, fast action car movie, but like still, that could be too much, you could overdo that, and I really don't think they did. They kind of gave you the right amount of all the different types of elements, the love, the drama, the sort of like machismo that comes with these styles of films, and I think it was really done well.
Yeah,
My initial thoughts,
great.
I love it.
This movie's fucking great. I haven't seen this movie in years. I thought it was a little silly the first time I saw it, but look, let's face it, with the insanity that's come in the sequels afterwards, and everyone who's watched these movies knows what I'm talking about. Like this was literally just the tip of the iceberg, and this was such a flashback to such a specific time. It really does show that the Fast and the Furious as a franchise has really evolved in a way that like very few other franchises have. They've literally gone from street racing movies to heist movies to super spy movies to quite literal like almost science fiction superhero movies, and their ability to consistently evolve with genre while still keeping their characters just grounded enough has always kind of fascinated me. And at a certain point I was questioning it, but after a while I started to understand, look, I still love watching these movies, so why would I question what it is that I love? So
Well, Don, let me just tell you this much, okay? I might have to buckle up because I can say after watching the first one, I'm now officially along for the ride.
Oh, man. Oh, the car puns are only beginning. The car puns are only beginning, people.
This series is only just revving up. I mean,
really
we have
is.
how many other films?
Is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's keep it going. So, people, with that being said, that was our first time watch of The Fast. And oh, wait, real quick, Chris, star rating. I almost forgot.
Oh, I mean, I might hate myself in the morning for saying this, but
no, it's not a 5. I'm stopping you right there. It's not a 5.
I'm trusting my gut. It was a 5 out of 5 first time watch.
My God. Dude, this
First
is not
time experience.
A 5 out of 5 movie.
I had a great time watching this. I thoroughly enjoyed my time spent with this film. I've seen so many bad action films where this has just the slightest quality of what I used to love about the old school era of action films. And yeah, so my initial first time reaction gut ranking, 5 out of 5.
Oh my God.
I just finished it. I'm imagining myself walking out of the theater right now, riding that momentum. But if you really want to see my updated list where it falls, check my letterbox and you'll get my more reformed critical taste. But right now, I just watched an awesome movie and I don't feel like being too much of a critic.
Those
all right, that
car
shit was
puns.
awesome.
Those car puns are killing me, and they're gonna kill me throughout the rest of the franchise. But I can't wait. I love this movie. It is not a 5. It is not a perfect movie. It is an entertaining as hell ride. It's a solid 4 out of 5. Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, probably.
This movie absolutely is great, but I promise you, it is not a 5. So
no, for sure. I mean, Michelle Rodriguez could have been more developed. They could have done a little
among
more.
many other things that were problematic about the movie. But hey, that's what happens when you have David Ayer involved in your script. So with that being said, that was our first time watch of The Fast and the Furious. Let us know what you thought in the comments section below. Be sure to click the like button and the subscribe button and stay tuned because as Chris said, the ride is just beginning. Tune in next week for Too Fast, Too Furious. And if you think that the word 2 is anywhere in that title, you're kidding yourself. Follow us on our social medias, Facebook and Instagram at Talkin TV Podcast. Follow this guy on Instagram at Christian Evenko. Follow me on Instagram at Movie Nerd Reviews. Oh man, do you have any other car
subscribe.
puns?
And just so you know, this is the lead up to our review and other content around F9.
Yes,
that's why we're
F9.
doing this.
Absolutely. No, we are all the way to the finish line that is F9 and then further and beyond with our new family. It's just beginning. It's just beginning. It's just beginning. Are you kidding me? Did you think that I wasn't going to go pun heavy on this? Did you think that?
Oh, that's
12
amazing.
12 seasons in a short film. Watch more fucking movies. We'll see you guys next time.